So we actually have an 8-man lobby, which is exciting. Let's have a little look. Looks like we've got 5 Hobgons, 3 Anestixes. The new guy who didn't show up playing Hobgon, joining the Hobgon boys. It's nice to see diverse Underlord choices. It really is, boys. Sailing Greta safely. What do you mean? Good night, Scab. Take care, man. So first PvP round out here. He's actually missing an equipment, but he still wins. Penka not punished at all. Brute Alliance completed for 5 of the 8 players here. Trolls. Wait, Pink Star? Hold on. He's got 4 trolls on the bench? Holy shit, dude. Round 5, 4 trolls is coming. I've never seen this. Hold up. He's gonna do it, right? There's no way he doesn't do it. Please do it. I need to see this. 4 trolls, round 5 is possible right now. He actually has them. What a fucking G. Please do it. No, he sold them. No, Pepe hands, dude. That was it, dude. That was the Pog. The Pog moment was coming. I'm so sad. Got Assassins for Life Rock. Ooh, let's go watch that. That's exciting. Got Scrappy's down here. Potential Scrappy Hunter game could be coming in. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't look like the Assassins are having a great time early on, but he hits a couple more 2-stars, he can win streak with this. I mean, he has nice units, it's just only the BH at 2-star currently. And the lack of a front line will hurt for sure. So the two last 100 health players have clashed up here. Looks like Jitch will be the victor. So Jitch, the sole win streaker, sole 100 health player remaining at the moment. Oh, a bit of a close one, but it looks like Jitch will take this one. Typer Mock now streaking as well. His board obviously is quite strong. If he hits Jitch, it could cut Jitch short of his 100 HP dream, but we will see. We shall see. Anticlimactic moment. Vitamina. How you doing, by the way, Vitamina? Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you are good, friend. I'm just glad we got 8 players in game 2, boys. It feels a lot better, I have to say. You're in a mountain trip. Wait, so you're currently on a mountain trip? Watching an Underlord stream on your phone or laptop? My man. The addiction is real. Shoot me a DM on Discord today, Vitamina. We need to talk about the thing. After this is done, throw me a PM, dude. We'll organize it. PogChamp. This one's real tight. Ooh. These fights are really close, but it looks like Jitch will take this one as well. Fucking hell, that was close. Oh, wow. So Jitch takes this one on a 5 streak. Typer Mock doing pretty well. Up on a 4 streak now. I can see why. Ogre 2, Axe 2, Tree, Lifestealer on the 4 brutes right now. With a good setup. This is a scary board. I think Jitch loses to that guy, even with what he has currently. Pretty sure he does, in fact. This is the strongest board in the game right now. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if that made his board stronger or weaker, honestly. I don't know if I like that. I guess it's stronger if the 2-star goes on the Ench, and it's weaker if it goes on the tree. I guess it's more consistent, right? Gotta think of it that way. I don't think anything beats the 4 brutes at this stage in the game. It just doesn't. 4 brutes pre-10 is way too strong. Penka has it too. We do have a couple assassin boards being bought, and Pinkstar is on the 4 trolls. It took him a little bit longer. He could have had that on round 5, opt in for it a bit later, but still, very cool. I kind of want to watch that now. Let's give it a look.
Plans are coming to fruition.
Keep an eye on Typer Mark. He should be able to complete his streak with a board like this. I don't see any reason why he couldn't, honestly. Only Life Rock staying on 5 here. Everybody else has opted for 6. Talent choice is pretty standard. Fire Break for the Hobgons, and of course Ritual, and then 1 player taking Bro Bruiser. Again, you can't really pick wrong. Out of the level 10 choices for an Essex, they're all pretty good apart from that one that I forgot the name of because I've never taken it in my life. But 3 of them are like all consistently as decent as each other, depending on how you play the game. They're all viable picks, but on Hobgon, I don't see the choice being anything but Firebreak, so understandable. So medium base is opting for a scrappy build here. So we've got 5 players playing the Brute Warlock stuff. We've got 2 Assassin players have turned into 1 Assassin, 1 Scrappy. So he's gone out of Assassins after seeing Life Rock going hard on them, and has said, you know what, fuck this, I'm going Scrappy, boys. Looking like a Scrappy Mage attempt might be coming out. Very interesting. Will it do better than the one last game? I hope so. It did pretty good, but it could have won. It could have won. It didn't have such a bad start. Let's see what happens, boys. That's the 7 streak. Can he complete it? We haven't seen people completing their streaks today. Everyone keeps getting cut 1 short. Will it happen to him yet again? Let's find out. There are 4 Aegises in the game this time. More than last time, I believe. In a linear points format like this with multiple games, an Aegis can be the difference maker. It can get you that 1 or 2 extra placements and that 1 or 2 extra points by extension, and that can be the difference between a prize and not getting a prize. So, definitely a good item to pick up in this kind of format, in tournament play. I've never seen it not be a good pickup in tournaments. Just straight up. Maybe in best of 1 finals, but otherwise no. It's just good. Looks like he will complete his streak here. Dominating right now. A lot more top heavy than the other lobbies we've seen today. Quite a lot different. Jitch taking down Pinkstar here, so we have a few players on a decent amount of health, and we have a few players looking kind of dangerously low for the round we're at. I mean, it's pre-15 and we've got someone on 56. That does not feel good. Pre-20 death could happen if these players don't hit a power spike soon and stabilize. Type of Mock is just running rampant right now. Pushing 7 on 14. Can anyone stop this man? Talent choices coming in hot, boys. We have Hot Rod, Hot Rod, Hot Rod, Hot Rod, Hot Rod. Everyone taking Hot Rod on the Hobgun boys. We've got 2 Sharp Pain choices. Interesting decision. And despite all my rage for Jitch, interesting. The Inestic stuff never seems as consistent. Hobgun players just all seem to pick the same stuff generally. Like, the idea is pretty worked out. But since the Inestic changes, people are a bit unsure on what to take, as is seen by all of the different choices here. She's definitely viable still. It's just a question of working out what's optimal. They all feel pretty decent still, so it is hard to say what's the best. I guess that's something we'll develop as the meta goes on, I guess. The more games are played, the more time passes, the more people work out what is and isn't the best. Unfortunately, with the ever-changing state of the game right now, the meta doesn't really stabilize fully. So those little things aren't always worked out immediately. Okay, no tier 3 offered here despite the victory. Let's see what tier 3s might be picked up by other players. We have a Vanguard here, a Mechanism here, Sacred Relic, another Vanguard. There's like a Mask of Madness for Pink Star, very nice. Well, we're going to go back to Pink Star here, the Mask of Madness. How is he going to get use out of this? That is the question. Insect now online at level 7 for Pink Star. Round 16 insects. This could be pretty good. Honestly, it's got troll buff as well. That's pretty strong. Not choosing to not equip his mask here, like on anything. Looking at his board, I guess he doesn't have that many good targets for it. Like, you can't really put it on anything that's currently on the board. And his bench didn't have anything particularly great for it either, so understandable choice, I guess, yeah. Can the insects do it? Unfortunately, there is an alchemist on the opposing board, so the insects are being completely shut down. Pink Star's completely shut down with the insects gone there. The insects are the whole power of this board right now. An alchemist just completely denies them, especially since the changes that made them spawn less frequently. It means you can't immediately get back into it once they're wiped like that. Type Amok still maintaining 99 health, dominating this lobby right now. Look at this monster. Wow. Can anyone stop this guy? Is he going to go for a second win streak back-to-back here? Looks like he's going to take this board down with ease. If he can win 19, he can push into a big power spike on 21. Someone needs to stop him. It needs to be this round or the next. Oh dear, boys. There is one more round. Round 19. Can someone take Typer Mock down, or is he just going to run away with this entire game? It is looking likely. It really is. Oh, wow.
Stay close to me, I'll keep us safe.
Oh, the Sins are out in full force. Will they be the ones to grief him? Round 19 here. The last chance for them to take him down. The AUC spray goes a bit wild. So it looks like it's covering everything enough that the insects are being chopped down. It's relatively close, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Wait, maybe. This could be it. This is really close. The insect mischance. It's RNG, and God, that was close, but it looks like Typer Mock will take it just barely, surviving through to 20 here. The man is going for a back-to-back streak, and by God, he could do it. He's going to power spike moving in to round 21. He's going to get a pretty... Ooh, he gets the tree upgrade as well, but he's going to get a pretty free level up here. It's going to cost him no interest. He can be 9 and 50 gold on 21. I assume he might roll a little bit, so he will be below 50. Hey, no worries, Nax. Of course, man. I'm trying, man. My motivation lacks sometimes when I press tab and I see brute, warlock, warlock. But you know what? We got a few interesting builds coming out in these finals. I'm not completely dead inside. We've got Sins. We got fucking whatever this is. I'm having a good time, dude. You know what? It's okay, man. Nax, things should happen. We are just in a bit of a limbo at the moment while they work out the kinks for the main release. They haven't marketed the game. People are fed up with basically being lab rats, I guess, right? Testing all the crazy changes. People aren't ready for the game yet. When it's like a fully finished final product, it gets launched, it gets marketed, new players flood in, old players come back. The game should have a second wind, and if the new game is good, like on launch, if the final product is good, this game is going to be saved. If the final product sucks, we're all doomed. So, you know, it's a bit scary, but it could be fine. It should be fine. So the question is, does he roll down a bit here to try and maintain this? Or no, he's playing for interest, so he's playing 4 warlocks, and he's playing for interest here. I don't know if I like that. I probably would have dipped to about 30 gold and maybe fish for the Ruptor. I think the Ruptor would be a huge boon to this board right now. You also have the chance at AUC 2. I mean, there's definitely outs here, right? Like, there's a reason to keep going. But he chose not to. We have a few players pushing 9 as well. Some remaining on 8. Our 2 bottom health boards, 25 and 26, respectively, have no Aegis, so they are definitely in the danger zone. Need to be a little bit more careful than usual because of the lack of that lifeline with Aegis. That extra chance is always useful, but they do not have it. Well, looks like he will take this down. That is a 6-win streak. He is closing in on 2 back-to-back streaks, only dropping 1 round on round 4 for 1 damage.
currently looking incredibly strong. Can anybody stop this man? This is truly terrifying. If he hits the Rupture, it's all over. He hits a Lone Druid for the Ench spot as well, and this board is complete, pretty much. He has some gold to roll through. Let's see what he finds. There are 2 Ogres. That's not a bad hit. Don't think he cares about that tree. Nope, didn't take it. There's another Ench. Could be good. Is he debating rolling a bit here? I mean, I would at least dip to 40, if not 30 here. There are outs. There are reasons to keep going, I think. You really want to maintain this streak. I mean, I get the argument that maybe the interest is guaranteed, the streak is not. People are going to power spike regardless because they are having to all in already. So maybe your slight dip in the roll down won't be enough of a spike to warrant beating those boards anyway. So just play for interest and pray you get a weaker opponent. It's hard to say, but he is opting for the safer, quote-unquote, route, I guess. He wants to guarantee himself that interest instead of potentially getting the win streak gold instead. He could still win as well. It's potentially the better play if he wins regardless, but the odds of him winning decrease if he doesn't go for those power spikes, so we will see. But he's looking pretty good in this fight. If the Out gets the cast off, the Out did not get the cast off, but I think he may still win anyway. He does seem to be winning, yep. He does take this one. That is a 7 streak. One more round and he is back-to-back 2 streaks in a row. Truly dominating right now. Holy shit, dude. Actual gamer, dude. What is this gameplay? Is he leveling? It looks like he opted to hit. He's moving towards 10. He doesn't even. He's greeding so hard. He knows he has this health lead. He has the economy lead. He has an Aegis. He can just greed and push to 10. His board isn't that weak. If he really wanted to, he could be like real, like fucking dominant here. But he's playing the safer game, opting for the probably the winning play over the fun play, quote unquote. You know, because arguably it's maybe more fun to go for the back-to-back streaks, the really high health finish. But health is a resource too. He can afford to lose a few rounds here in order to be even more dominant on econ. He has that buffer thanks to his early lead, so there is no reason for him to quote-unquote throw his game, you know? I get it, I do. It's probably the smart play, it's just not the fun play. Okay, the streak is taken down, no double streak here, cut off at the last second. 15 straight rounds, no 16th for him. Still very good, and he's in a winning position for sure. Heading towards level 10. There's the Lone Druid to replace the Enchantress, that's nice. Very nice indeed. It's come one turn too late, but it's there.
We've come better prepared.
Starting to fall off now, losing these boards, but as we said, health is a resource, so cashing in on that right now. See, he's lost 2 in a row, still on 75, versus the next highest being on 35. Speaks volumes, really, I think. Fair enough, you know. I think it's the right way to play, very potentially. Use of what you've got. So let's have a look at the talent choices here. We have got Afterburn across the board, I am going to assume, except for Life Rock, who takes Molten Armor. Don't quite understand it, but he took Let's Go Crazy, so maybe it makes a bit of sense. I don't know people who take this, so he's doing his own thing. Friendly Fire, that's what I normally see. Afterburn is the usual choice, very strong.
Out tier 4s galore. We got Tombstones, Daedalus, Moon Shards across the board. Everybody getting a significant upgrade to their boards. Pink Star pushing 10, Type of Mock pushing 10, Draki only just hitting 9 now, but that's okay. Life Rock's still on 8. I mean, that is not ideal. These level 10 boards looking pretty spicy, I have to say. Pink Star. Thing set up. Mask of Madness Weaver. Doesn't quite work how it used to, but fair enough. Daedalus on a Nature's Prophet too. That's actually the point we've come to. Type of Mox board looking a bit better, I have to say. And those aces. Only one reroll away. Come on. Ooh, I think Penka may be dead here. This is looking likely. Oh. Oh, just about killing that last unit in time. Saving himself with 1 HP. No Aegis in sight, so that was going to be lethal. Take my energy. Yo, Casper, what's up, man? Praying for your boy Draki, dude. I feel you. He's still got 30 gold. The man is being semi-greedy. He can afford to. The Aegis is intact. Jitch knocked in 8th. Actual Pepe hands for our boy Jitch, dude. He is cut, boys. He's out. Oh, is that the Aegis? Nope, takes 15. Aegis still intact, but down on 5. Life Rock on 1. No Aegis. Pink Star on 5. Aegis intact also. So we have 2 1 HPs with no Aegis. 2 5 HPs with Aegises. So, Monka S, boys. Debating people gonna maybe yoink a placement from medium base here, potentially 2 placements from medium base here, just because of these Aegises. And these 1 HP guys probably dropping like flies. Dude, I feel bad for our boy. Just getting game 1. Is he just like... He got 7th, right? Oh shit, dude. Yo, Jay, the 7-man lobby. Oh no, dude. The back-to-back bottoms. Oh, Jitch. Oh no, man. That does never feel good, man. That never feels good. He's probably giga tilted now.
Watching the hope drain from their eyes never gets old. I will be ascendant.
The secret to winning is not dying.
Watching the hope drain from their eyes never gets old. Hello, darling. Trust in me and be rewarded. Thanks, Hyde.
Starting to see people drop now. Life Rock knocked in 7th. We have Aegis is being procced across the board. Draki down on 1. Penka on 1. Pink Star on 5. Not an Aegis in sight. 17. So that's one-shot range. No Aegis either.
The court of restore rewards its servants.
Only person I ever faced was top board. Jitch, salty dude. Pepe hands, man. Rough one, dog. Ooh, friends and family potential. But there is a moon shard there. He does take the moon shard. We got refreshers, moon shards. Yes, tier 3s were chosen. No, there's a Skadi. He took a Nocturne here on round 30. Octarine's pretty strong. No Flame Marino here, boys. Raptor, but he's not playing it yet. Very curious as to why. Just cut this. I don't understand. Just cut this. Play this. It's that easy. I don't get it. I'm so confused. Does anyone understand? I'm so confused.
Well, that didn't work.
Put it in. He's playing 5 Warlocks. Okay.
I'm not afraid of an Essex club.
We have 2 people dropping this turn. Third will follow. And timing was everything. Wow. Draki in 6th, Pinkstar 5th, Penka 4th. Timing issue. 3 players dying in 1 turn. Christ. Respect, Jitch, that you're staying, man. Big respect, bro. Like, I actually respect you for that. A lot of people would just leave. Big up my man, Jitch, dude. Yeah, Vitamina, it's an interesting state of the game right now. I'm just sticking to knockout personally until things are changed. I think you guys understand that. I mean, I'm gonna have to play the normal game on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for my cups. I want to play in them, so we're gonna play Warlock Brute Fiesta together, guys. It's gonna be great. It's okay. Medium base down to 2 health, Rexy down to 4. Aegis for Rexy, no Aegis for medium base, so probably going to get 3rd here. Aegis will probably scam the top 2. I forgot to remark on the round 30 talent choices. Sympathy Pains and Heavy Wounds. Interesting choice. I think I prefer Heavy Wounds to Sympathy Pains, honestly, out of these. Probably. Hobgun players all took Spark. It is like the nut button of Hobgun at the moment. The main reason he's so fucking awesome is definitely Spark. It works pretty well with Warlocks as well, like I have to say. So yeah, watch the Spark if it procs on the Warlocks. It's pretty damn good. Interesting board from medium base here. So he's playing the Deadeye stuff. Been a while since I've seen this, honestly. It's not completely dead. We also have the insects coming in. This is enough. I don't think he has enough output to break through the Warlocks here. 4 Warlocks, not 6. But no, not enough output. Even with 2 Sniper 2s. It's just not enough. Warlock healing is just a bit too much to handle. Will be knocked. In 3rd place. Is that far behind though, Jitch. He takes down his Ghost, Aegis still intact. He has a chance at taking down Type of Mock here, Rexy does, but the odds are low. I don't see him coming into this with a win. This board is just way too ahead, I think. To 2 with Octarine, oh my god. How's Rexy doing? Yeah, like this board is not bad, but it's not going to beat this board. But we will see round 35 guaranteed, because even if he loses, the Aegis will proc. And we can see the item round. There's a second DK2. Interesting. Okay. Type of Mock looking way too dominant now.
I countered Brute successfully with Scrappy, but Scrappy's a volatile. Depends whether you find DPS sources, DK Gyro Sniper. That makes sense to me, yeah. Okay, so Rexy got absolutely fucking steamrolled by Type of Mock. Okay, so tier 5s are now open and in the pool. Let's see what is acquired. That is 3 tier 5s offered to Type of Mock. Lexi, what's he got? 2 of them. Desperate Measure's probably going to get taken here. Maybe AC is good. No, Measure's taken, and Bloodthorn for Type of Mock. This game is all but over. There's a Brood too. About seals it, I think. Lexi down in second place. Type of Mock takes game 2. This man is the strongest. Okay, looks like the finals are underway. We have 1 Hobgun player versus 7 an Essex. It's like the Piper Perry meme. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, pretty stacked looking final, I have to say. Some familiar faces, some big names. See how this goes. I'm voting for Natalie. Go Nat A. We got a fan in chat, Nat. The lone Hobgun. That's a nice BH pair. Okay. Oh, that's the BH completion, and there's a BM pair in shop if required. You can't justify locking it, unfortunately, but and there's no clean way to get it. You can't just sell the Ogre, you need to sell this, which you can't. But 2 stars are initially, we've got a BH, we've got a Nyx, and a Tiny, so that's quite the beginning. And an Ogre for Obi, oh my god. Interesting barrier choice for Natalie here. 3 acres is taken. A pair of chainmails for 2 players here. A couple lone chainmails down here. Barricade on 2 boards actually. And a helm down here. Okay. Doesn't look like any contracts are in play. Hitting interest here. Comfortable. X9 from Stereotype as well. Nope, he will also achieve guaranteed interest, as will Step. Obi pushing level 4. Okay, 3 players at 4 now.
I will rule from the shadows.
Okay, only 2 players maintaining the 2-0. Medium base and Natalie. Medium base with the Sin Star. Natalie also with the Sin Star. Okay. Both boards playing Assassins currently. Although I don't think Natalie will remain in Assassins. But medium base might.
They come.
Nothing's more rewarding than that feeling you get when the body stops moving. Get behind their front line! Ready to wipe them out?
So they queued into each other here. And Natalie will come out on top.
We're gonna annoy the hell out of you.
Natalie the only person streaking now. The only player maintaining 100 health as well. So Natalie off to a fantastic start here. There's Sniper. Natalie could opt for a scrappy game here, although I don't know how viable it is without Tinker in the game. Tinker is a huge benefit to this board. The scrappy board. Although there is an argument for going maybe like Scrappy Sins, where Tinker isn't as required. Like you could potentially play Scrappy Sins. There is that choice, I think, even without Tinker. But it's definitely a missing piece, Tinker for sure. Let's see what Nat opts to do. Nat will buy the Sniper here, so the option is there.
Get to work! All right, you little keen bastards. Do your thing. Demons, get to work.
Yep, streak maintained still. Or just force mages. Very likely. Natalie does like mages. Okay, nobody streaking still, except Natalie, 4-0. Perfect game so far. Let's check on Stereotype. He's playing a very good econ game here. He has achieved 3 2-stars now. Will he X9 or will he just guarantee the interest? I would guarantee it, yeah. So you're lose streaking 0-4. You kind of want to lose again, although your board looking this strong, you could probably win with this board. But losing again wouldn't be bad. Lose streaking's pretty good. If you're econ. I mean, he's hitting 2 interests as well. On round 8. He's in a decent spot, I have to say.
Scream for me.
Like, it doesn't look good because his health is low, but it's pretty good. Early losing, not a huge deal. As long as you can stabilize.
Bow to me. I'm not scared for Court of Restore.
Obviously, win streaking is more ideal, but it's a lot harder to do.
Just die already. They must all make sacrifices. They must all make sacrifices.
Looks like he will win now. Okay. Can we watch Natalie? Of course we can. I just didn't want to view Natalie the whole time, but we will go back shortly. Okay, so the other player win streaking currently is Step. He's got a Timber 2, the Druid pair, Shaman pair, and Brute pair. Not a massively strong board, but not a weak one either. Let's see how Natalie's doing. Natalie has achieved 4 Scrappy now. Playing 2 BH2s on round 9. This is insanely strong. And with 4 Scrappy, everything gets the buff. So you can play more than 4 Scrappy units, playing some duplicates, and they'll all also achieve that buff. So it's quite high value. This board shouldn't lose. 2 BH2s with a Scrappy buff, it would be hard to lose. Natalie fans in the chat. Sure, at the request of chat, I will favor Natalie's board this game. Sure thing.
Let's see some explosions, boys. You're going to
Actually, quite a close fight. Natalie does win, but very, very barely. I'm surprised it was that close, honestly. I guess everything else is a 1-star. 100% game? I don't know about that, but it's definitely a good start. Okay, fire break for Natalie. Everybody else taking Brawl Bruiser, it seems. Yep, everybody taking Brawl Bruiser. So pretty normal choices again. Brawl Bruiser and fire break. So Nat hitting the 3 interest as well. Nobody hitting any more than that. We got only 1 interest for old. Everybody else hitting 2, it seems. There's some upgrades coming through. Okay.
ready to wipe 'em out.
Nat leading in econ pretty substantially here.
Get to work. We didn't come here for second place. Let's take 'em out.
Okay. Helm for Natalie, hugely beneficial on Sniper, I have to say. And the Queen of Pain 2 has been dropped as the level 6 drop. A very, very good drop, I have to say as well. There's also a very, very early Kotl, round 11 Kotl. And there's a Helm as well. Natalie could definitely play this, I have to say. Okay, this definitely gets interesting now. It's very interesting indeed. Ooh, Nat queuing into Step, the other win streaker. Looks like Nat could lose this, although the Sniper coming in clutch there. It's very close. The Queen 2 still alive as well. The Queen is chunking right now. Yep. Oh. Oh, the Sniper's hitting the Brill Bruiser. Oh, Nat does win, but it's close. The helm would have come into play if that goes a little bit closer. It was a very close one. But damn, round 11 Kotl. Natalie, oof. Didn't know the Bruiser can walk so far. It prioritizes defending from ranged attacks, but when it's the only thing able to hit on the board, it will walk over like that. I mean, there was no way for it to hit it otherwise, right? It would have been griefing itself if it stood still. If the Underlord was under ranged attack there, I think it would have stood and blocked them. She sold Kotl for the interest. That takes a lot of self-control. I have to say. I don't know if I could have resisted playing a Kotl on round 12. I really couldn't have resisted it. But if the mage option was there, you could have had 3 mage here as well. It looks like Nat wants to go for the other option here, which is Assassins. I think Nat wants to play Scrappy Sins, which is a good board, definitely. Ooh, barely winning again, Natalie. Streak completed. So she sold Kotl there to hit the interest point. I understand that. Leaning towards Scrappy Assassins, it seems. But by God, that Kotl could have been something. That's an Ogre 3 round 13. Obi. Oh my God, you need a sacrifice on this, my man. Holy shit. And he's got 4 Heartless. Oh my God. Replace one of these SDs with the Sacrifice Bloodbound, and this board is unstoppable. Hell, it might even be unstoppable already. This is an insane board. Holy shit.
Look out for Eidolon. We must all make sacrifices. I'll see you rise. God to restore rewards its servants.
Losing with Ogre 3. Give it a Bloodbound Sacrifice, you don't lose. I would bet money on it. Now, this board doesn't lose. Put this in. Fantastic. We can play that. Over something else. This is it, dude. Natalie losing as well. 100 health dream is a rip. Let's watch this Ogre. Oh, he queued into the Assassin board. This could be the one board you don't want to fight. The Sacrifice needs to die. Looks like it will die. Sacrifice is dead. Now this Ogre is slapping. Plus 300 from 1 sack. Look at that attack speed, that damage. Got the chainmail, 6,000 health. I mean, this is just... This is disgusting. Look at it. Wow, 10,000 damage. Medium base getting slapped. Natalie beating Ceremonials. He's on 34 health round 14. Ceremonials. We could see a pre-round 20 death. Even with Aegis. Like, if he keeps losing, holy shit. Not what you expect to see from Ceremonials. He's a very good player. Though it looks like he's going 6 mage and he's almost online, so... It could turn around very quickly for him. Oh my God, what is happening? Okay, Sharp Pain across the board for the Essex players. Implosion for Natalie. He's a Mage Forcer, so he'll probably be fine. Yeah, true. Scrappy Sin's definitely a little bit weird because of the lack of PA today. Phantom Assassin is jailed, so... But Queen isn't a bad replacement. Although Queen has got higher value on an Essex board, it's still really, really nice, even now. On this Hobgun board. Like, definitely not a bad pickup. There's a... Ooh, Helm? Probably the choice here. Although Contract is playable because of the Ogre. Brace is also not a bad hit. Contract selected over the Helm and Braces because of the Ogre.
Anyone who stands in my way will burn!
Ooh, there's one more BH. We are 2 off now. And a Sniper bet.
Nat benching Hunters here, keeping options open. Nat could very well transition to Scrappy Hunter instead. You can play Scrappy Sin, Scrappy Hunter. You can throw Deadeye into either of those. You can also play both at once, I believe. You can play Scrappy Hunter, Assassin, Deadeye. Like it all actually stacks quite well. Let's see how this goes. All the AoE is going to do work. It did. A tiny toss though, and it's over. And he loses that fight, although still health leading. Nope, 1 health behind Step, but still near the top of the board. Definitely in a good position regardless. There's the Wind Ranger. Is the Hunter transition being confirmed? This pretty much confirms or denies it, I think. The choice here is, do you take it or not? With that contract in play, you can actually play the Deadeye for free. Yep, the Hunter has been confirmed. So you can play the Deadeye for free, because you can play Bloodseeker as the sacrifice with the contract. That gives you your Bloodbound, so you can play Deadeye for free here, if you find one. It's pretty good.
Magic isn't gonna save you. Some of you need to die so that the big boys can get to work. Don't let them live.
It's starting to lose boards now. Can the Sniper do much work here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, the targeting was very poor there by the unit. Nat taking 9 more damage. Regardless, Nat is in a great spot, I think. Well, there's the Bloodseeker, if wanted. Depends how highly you value the Bloodseeker's, well, not the Bloodseeker itself, but the pair of Deadeye. There was definitely a way to hit interest there, but
We can do this.
hasn't been done. Will the Deadeye pair be taken? I imagine it will be, just for the gyro odds. Yep. Even if it's not played, it'll be taken, because it gives you the gyro odds. Ace effect. The 15% increased chance, I believe it is.
I want them on my wall.
So Nat's in a very weird transitional state right now. Looking like the Hunters are more of a reality than the Assassins currently. Terrorblade is a very strong unit as well. Never forget that. I mean, we used to see scrappy Demon Hunters back in the day. Terrorblade is not a demon anymore, but he's still very strong. Oh, not a Demon Hunter anymore, but still very strong. He's a demon and a hunter, not a demon hunter. Yeah. It's always so confusing to say. Okay, that's interest here. So medium base down on 25. Ceremonials has stabilized, been win streaking through. Past 3 rounds. 6 mage board stabilized him.
Well now, isn't it?
He's pushing level 8 here as well. Medium base has an Aegis, although he's being kind of greedy here, I think. 25 health, 50 gold, level 7. Don't know. Still playing 5 sins. That's very awkward. Okay, he has dipped into his gold here. Put the 6 sins in. Losing 2 interest for that, but the board does gain an increase in strength. We'll watch this one fight. I know you guys want to see Natalie, so we'll go back shortly.
You should have worked for me. These nature lovers are insufferable. You won't last. Come, little teen. Meet your end.
Yep, insect sins take it. Natalie taking 12 damage from ceremonials. He is very strong right now. The mage board is online. Natalie's still in a transitional period. Ooh, Mirana pair. That's a really nice hit. Okay, Golem taken for all of the Essex players, and Friendly Fire for Natalie. Pretty standard choices again. Everybody picking the same shit so far. But they're all kind of standard choices, so I'm not surprised. We'll see some differing in opinions around 25, I think. 25 is when people pick different stuff on an Essex, I think. It's when you get either the heal or the... Yeah, it'll be 25. So we'll see if people pick the same stuff on 25 or not. I very much doubt it. We will see some difference, I promise. Okay, so let's see what items can be acquired here for our round 20 players. Stereotype. It looks like he's rolled, not rolled, he's leveled to 9. Pre-leveling. Going to be on about 24 gold going into round 21, but he will be level 9, so... Ceremonial's doing the exact same thing, same econ as well. That's probably a Maelstrom choice here for Nat. Yep, no brainer. Good on Wind Ranger, fast attack speed unit. Not surprised. So who do you guys think is going to win this game? Predictions based on the current state of the game. Where do you guys think people are at? We've got 6 sins with insect. You've got a 4 heartless, 6 warrior board. This is cool. We've got the mage boards coming on, 4 of them. Got a scrappy board from Nat, and then this is a interesting board from Step. Kind of mixing things, but he's transitioning into 4 heartless and brutes as well. What do you guys think? Old wins are at least top 2. Okay. You're voting for Nat, eh? Natalie fans in chat, PogChamp. This is the Ogre 3. It is slapping. Holy shit. But it might actually die. The Mirana 2 is huge right now. And of course the Sniper, but that goes without saying. Oh my god. Nat actually wins this. That's actually PogChamp. Holy shit. Natalie takes him down. Raid boss defeated, the Ogre 3. There's the BH3. Actual good unit, Pogger. Like, actual Poggers did. Like, unfortunately, the other unit progression is non-existent. I mean, actually non-existent. Look at this shit. But this is really hype. Like, good unit. 5-second cooldown, 700 damage nuke. Very good. Ooh, the 2-star clock has been achieved. Okay. So, the cleaner way to play this build in the past was to play... When Bloodseeker was an assassin, you could plug it in for 3 sins as well. There were like lots of variations of this where you play 3 Hunter, 3 sins, you have Deadeye, you have Scrappy. It's a bit different now, but definitely playable still. You still have a couple units that can get cut. Still have a couple units to put in at level 9 and 10. There are options here. There's the timber pair. And there's the timber completion. Natalie benching demons. Wonder if there was like a world where Nat goes for more demons to buff the TB, but I think just the 2 is enough.
This is gonna get messy.
Natalie now health leading, by the way.
When you're on fire,
Is half the lobby going for mages? I'm glad you asked.
you get when the body stops moving.
1, 2, 3, and 4, that is half, yes, indeed. Welcome to this meta. Mages are strong and fairly consistent. In a tournament setting like this, it's not a stupid idea to go for. But Natalie, going against the grain a bit here, taking what's given to her. It's a risky play, but if it works, it pays off like exponentially, and it's currently going fairly okay. Still only keeping the 1 Bloodseeker. Does not want to play Bloodseeker, even though she has a helm. Is dead set on not playing Bloodseeker. Is just keeping it for the gyro odds, which is understandable. Probably going to roll on 8 for a while, trying to find these 3 stars. I think this is a 3-star comp more than a level 9 comp.
Now follow me.
Since when Queen of Pain can jump at the back rank? Queen of Pain could always jump at the back rank, friend. It's an assassin. Assassins have a innate thing where they jump at the start of combat if they're not in range. Right now, something came into auto attack range of the Queen of Pain before she could jump. So she immediately started auto attacking over jumping. But if nothing comes into her range at the start of the fight, she will jump instead. Because that's how assassins are programmed. They jump to the enemy backline. Like the BH does. But that fight, something came into her auto attack range. Because she's a ranged unit, right? So. Thought it was just rage. People use an No. Well, Stereotype knocked in 8th in game 1 here. That's not a good start. But not impossible to come back from. But no. Assassins all have the built-in jump. All of them do. Okay, this is, as I said, the difference is finally showing. We have someone taking Phantom Pain, everybody else going for Transfusion, it looks like. Yep. Finally, we have something different. Fantastic. And Afterburn for Natalie, pretty normal choice as well. More damage, very good. Hobbigan is a huge damage dealer towards late game. Is Natalie going to push 9 here? What's the decision? There's an argument for it. You could definitely push 9. At the very least, you work towards leveling now, I think. You can't rely on a 1% high roll for the gyro and techies. You need to go for that 3%. You will also need that 9th slot. So.
Take 'em out! Come on, boys!
Let's see what Nat opts to do. Because this is a 3-star comp in a way, so you do want to roll for the 3 stars still. It's definitely a difficult choice to make. I mean, you want Sniper 3, TB3, 3-star Scrappies is always good as well. Not the best items for Nat, but Pipe, in a 4-mage lobby, Pipe is pretty good. Like, generally I wouldn't be that happy with this, but in this lobby in particular, Pipe's not terrible. Definitely not. It's like Nat is opting to roll and aim for the 3 stars here. I respect it. I do. I respect it. It's remaining on 8 and rolling. At one point, eventually, you do want to push 9, but there's also decent odds that you roll that 1% ace on 8. With that many rolls, eventually you will have a good chance. Okay, she queues into ceremonials here. He is level 10 now, the only in the lobby. Definitely a scary board to hit. That Kotl just did a lot of damage. This mage board is terrifying, wow. These Spirit Bears doing work as well. Jesus. Just not letting the units do anything. Taking 13 damage. Still remains tied for health lead. We have Aegis is being procced all across the board here. I mean, my god. One for medium base still. Kilroy has one. Step has one. But Kilroy did have two, so he had one proc just now. But they're going to be dropping like flies real soon. This is crunch time. This is where it all happens. Remember when he was 34 HP? I remember. Yup. Mage board stabilized. Not much you can do about that. What is role of Queen of Pain in the roster? We'll go back to Natalie in a second, my friend, one sec. So the mage board is just wiping here, that is insane. Ceremonial was very, very strong, level 10 board, I mean, wow. Natalie losing to Old's Ghost here, and Old's main body losing to medium base. Damn. Medium base assassin board doing work right now. So back to Natalie's board. The queen is gone now, but the queen was being played as a temporary thing because there was nothing else to play at that point. As in chat, waiting for the Alk 2. But it also gives an extra demon for Terrorblade. It's also just a pretty strong splash unit in general. I mean, you have to bear that in mind. Not a bad splash unit at all. Natalie has pushed 9 aggressively here. Okay. The second clock 2 going in. Now there is a good 9 drop to put in. The leveling has happened. Yep, definitely synergize as well. Agree.
How great to have nothing to hide. How great to give up all worries about ownership.
Natalie joint health lead once again. Round 29 coming in. Kind of scary for these players towards the bottom. The Aegis still in effect for 2 of them. 3 of them, in fact. Step has his as well. So Obi could get knocked here. What about the role of Ogre late game? Back to Natalie's board. The Ogre's currently just being played because, again, there's not much else to play. And you have the Bloodbound pairing up right now. Ogre's buff is pretty useful. But it will be cut for techies, yeah. And that will just turn into a Vibe booster, pretty much. Personally, I'd probably play the Bloodseeker Sacrifice over the Ogre for the Deadeye pairing, although I can see the argument for playing Ogre instead, because it's a 3.2k health tank, and it also gives the attack speed buff to another unit before it dies. So there is, you know, I get it. There's a justification for it, for sure. But personally, I think I value Deadeye pretty highly. It's quite good. But maybe I'm wrong. I think it's preference. So Natalie will lose that one, as will Old. Everybody in a dangerous position health-wise. But nobody dying here on 29. We will see 7 players reaching 31. Natalie probably going to opt for a roll down on 31, trying to find techies. Melting point for Natalie, playing hunters, so the minus armor definitely beneficial. Everybody else on an Essex, of course, opting for sympathy pains. Pretty standard choice. Pretty good raw output from that.
But when you refuse to be afraid, you are resisting fear. And that simply sets up a vicious circle of being afraid of fear. Worry is simply a
Okay, let's see what items are acquired here. Those could be big.
on and on, because the moment you see you reduce the size of the onion and you get your worried out about this, suddenly your whole sense of distance and size changes. And because you're looking so intently at this little onion, it fills your whole field of vision and is once again a big onion.
I heard the noise. It was gyro. Right, I looked away to talk to someone. Holy shit. Going for the clock 3, it seems. Okay. There's the clock 3. No techies acquired, though. This is a real bad position. Like, the gyro makes this not terribly bad, but it's still not great. Needs the techies. Like, actually needs it. I'm not sure how I feel about keeping the Viper here instead of getting interest. I guess they want the option to play 2-scaled because there's so many mages in the game. 2-scale would have quite high value. That's not disputable, I get that, but... And techies is required right now. Obi knocked in 7th. Medium base with the 7 streak. Natalie taking a bit of damage there as well. 3 streak for Step, proccing Kilroy's Aegis. So Natalie going for Sniper over TB here as well. Understandable, with the gyro acquired. The Deadeye Ace, of course. There's the techies. Boom. We're online now, boys. Ooh. How exciting. So the Viper's being kept, by the way. In case a DUC is found, DUC is a scaled hunter. We'll replace one of the hunters on the board. Probably TB at this point. Then you can drop this in for 2 scaled. Against the mage players, understandable. I'm assuming that's the thought process at least. I could be wrong. This is the win-streaking assassin board, and it is griefing Natalie very hard right now. Chunked for 10. Streak completed. Natalie down on 8 health. This is a scary position for Nat to be in. These are just not favourable matchups at all. Everybody's so low. Anybody could die first. This is insane. Aegis still intact for medium base though. Kilroy lost his. Natalie doesn't have one. Step still has his. Oh my god. So 3 players with Aegis, but everybody's low. This is insane. Aegis actually going to scam huge value here. This is insane. I mean, look at this. Assassin, mage, mage, mage. Fucking Heartless Brute, Deadeye, Scaled, whatever the fuck, but this is insane. It... Call it good stuff out of the board, I guess. It's probably the only board that Nat's like favorable against, really, like matchup wise.
Start with the softest target. Burn it all.
That should be Steps Aegis gone. Oh, knocked in 6th. Oh my god, the assassin griefing everybody. Holy shit. That Steps Aegis gone.
They must all make sacrifices.
Oh no. Oh, how heartbreaking for Kilroy. Oh no, wait. No, it's not enough. Knocked in 5th. What a sad way to go out. Heartbreaking. Natalie securing a top 4 finish in the first game. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, random guy. True.
I'm liking a
Hobgun, oh yeah. Yo, Lurker, yo, Naxilus, what's up, boys? Good to see you guys. Oh, the Assassin Griefer has hit Natalie's board. Monka S. Look at this. Oh my god. Seems a little bit closer than last time. Natalie actually has a shot here. That Queen of Pain needs to die. Oh, it's so low. It's dead? Oh my god, the bombs. Not enough. That was insane. Natalie knocked in 4th. Not a bad 4th place though. Oh, Step sneaking a 3rd, dying just after. Very lucky for Step there. Ceremonials versus medium base. Heads up right now. Both have an Aegis still. Ceremonials playing the 6 mage board and medium base the assassin insects. Interesting. Honestly, if the assassin gets killed there, you probably win that game. You have very good prospects at least. Because you can position around the mages and win, I think. If you can get DUC plug scaled into that board, I think you won that. You just needed the assassin to die. Unlucky game.
Time to put them in their place.
Here it comes, boys. Will those items make the difference?
As far as assassination attempts go, this isn't even in the top 20.
That Ceremonial's Aegis gone, the assassin genuinely looking like he's going to win this. He leveled to 9 and plugged in the scales. I mean, it's looking good. 3 stars as well. My god. Opting to try the Sven out. Maybe that'll be the difference maker. Who knows? At least he can't hit Slark 3, so that's a good thing. True. Let's see if he has a chance. It is indeed. Tide is jailed. And Ceremonial's knocked in second. Assassin Insects taking first place.